All right, here today with Atticus, Goodson, and Paige Maynard, two former Coalfield Conference Impact Players of the Year, and also the first recipients of the NIL that the Coalfield is giving away. And first of all, guys, Paige, for you, what does it mean to be the first recipient of that of an NIL from the Coalfield?
It means a lot, especially just with it coming from the community. It just really shows the support to student athletes here.
Atticus, how do you feel about being that first one?
I mean, pretty much the same thing she said, and along with them doing all the things that they do for everybody and trying to get more opportunities for everybody to do everything. And this is just another thing that they're doing for the kids in our area. It's just a great thing that they've got going here.
I mentioned it, both of you guys were Impact Players of the Year. What a lot of people might not know, or maybe they don't remember, you guys both made separate trips to go or canceled things to get to the award ceremony, which I think was on a Sunday at Oak Hill. Atticus, you had a graduation party, and I understand you just said you're going to have to cancel or I'll just go late because you wanted to do that. And I know Ryan Hager was a big part of this. What was your reasoning there?
I mean, like you mentioned, Ryan's a huge, person in the Independence, sports history and just the Raleigh County sports history in general. And I mean, the things that he was doing through his life for this area and stuff, and the things he did for Independence in general. I mean, along with knowing him my whole life and everything, and him growing up with my parents, I just knew that that being the first one and the things that he's done for our area. I mean, my graduation party wasn't as important as to do something in his name.
Paige, you had to come back all the way from Ohio, quite a trip to make it back to Oak Hill in time to receive your award. Why did it mean so much to you to make that trip and make the effort?
Just the community supporting us and them giving us an award. I just wanted it to be my top priority to come back and receive that award, especially out of respect for the Coalfield Conference and that family.
Well, you mentioned the Coalfield competing in you were an outstanding softball player now at Penn State in the Big Ten. One of the I think you were pitcher of the week, your first week that you played softball there. What did it mean competing in the against a lot of people you know from around here in the Coalfield Conference?
It was just really cool, especially being able to play against a lot of athletes that I know. It just makes it more personal and just makes it a lot more fun personally.
Atticus, you competed against a lot of these guys too, in football, baseball were really your top two sports. You did a little bit of everything. What did the Coalfield Conference competing against these people mean to you?
I mean, I grew up playing travel ball and baseball with a bunch of these guys, and I mean, I've just known everybody from around here playing football. So being able to have a reason to compete at a higher level against each other, say there's a Coalfield Conference championship or whatever, having something to fight for instead of just a bigger state championship, it's a lot more fun because then you're battling with people around you that you know for more of a reason than just a regular season game.
Both of you guys were on championship teams in the Coalfield. Paige, you're at Penn State now. Do you ever think back to your Coalfield days and coming up when you were in high school? Is there a time enough for that on the D1 program?
Yeah, I do. We talk about culture a lot at Penn State, and just Coalfield Conference and high school makes a lot of the culture and the competitive aspect, so I do think about it a lot.
Atticus, you're at Walter State now, recently MVP, I think, at the Fall World Series. And you flash back to any of your highlights. You played baseball at Walter State, I should say. Your football, you're a Kennedy Award winner. You flash back to your football often, or your baseball?
I mean, just looking back at the things that happened through my high school career, you could say, is just some of the things that made me tougher, losing to Shady in that game. I mean,
and Paige smiles big.
You just gotta that just made me tougher, knowing that I lost, and then losing in the state championship out here and losing in certain games. And I mean, just overall the Coalfield Conference, I mean, we're you could say the lower part of the state isn't looked at as much as the northern part of the state. So I mean, just growing up in this area, we all got to be tougher, just mentally, physically, and I mean, I think that being in this area is just the culture here makes you just tougher in general.
One of the Coalfield's enduring rivalries is Independence and Shady Spring. Is this like cats and dogs here?
No, she knows Independence dominates that competition.
No.
You don't think so, Paige?
No.
All right, look, Atticus, great baseball player. Paige, great softball pitcher. Both of you were among the best in the state in the Coalfield when you played. Let's just brass tacks here. You're pitching to Atticus from softball diamond. Can he touch your fastball?
Fastball, maybe, just because it's flat, but everything else, no.
Couldn't touch it. Atticus, is that true?
Well, Dave, there's actually some trees behind you back here at the baseball field,
Right.
Oh my
and
God.
I think I could see myself clearing a couple of them if she threw me.
I know you've done that in baseball. If she threw you straight heat, it's going out.
I mean, that'd be too easy. She'd have to probably mix some stuff in there. I've seen some of her stuff.
You could definitely hit it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
No, definitely not.
Hey guys, I appreciate the time today. Again, congratulations on the NIL, and hopefully we'll be able to talk to you both again soon.
Thank
Dave.
you.